What is up, YouTube? We are back with a new live stream, and I forgot to do some pre-stepping. I tried to create a profile thumbnail for my Pokemon Colosseum live streams, but unfortunately I was having trouble doing that, so I am not really good at editing and file composition. But we are going to begin a new... I might do this like twice a week, once a week, not entirely certain yet. But I actually need to do one more thing, so I'm just gonna... Alright. So I've also tried taking the liberty and readjusting my room and area. This is like the closest thing that I feel like I can do to make an on-the-spot cosplay, cheap knockoff version of our dear hero of the main story. I've also adjusted my my laptop. I'll actually try doing that some more here in a second, because I'm not very tool guy hands-on per se. That should, for the most part, deal with like most of the window glare, but yeah, I need to get some better curtains or something. I say that almost every recording or every live stream, but that's just the reality of it all. But I'm very excited to play Pokemon Colosseum again, and doing it as a live stream makes it all the more fun and more exciting. So, I forgot. Wrong button. So, new game. Yes. We are starting a new game. And so these are the three primary names. And historically speaking, I think Wes is supposed to be the hero's main story name. Fun fact, that's also my dad's name. So, hmm. Uh, you know, yeah, I'll just stick to the name Wes for this game adventure. My controller's getting snared, so I'll be right back. Our Espeon was waiting patiently and lovingly in the fight. And I'm back. Everything about Pokemon Colosseum is just peak. It just truly is peak. Because you've got an awesome anti-hero protagonist. You've got the way he just makes his introduction, and how is the brightness changing? I swear, I don't understand how that keeps changing. Embarrassing for trying to create a live stream series, but yeah. Yeah. I don't think my webcam blocks too much, and I might actually just try to minimize the composition. Not the composition, just the size of it. I don't know. Because, like, I don't like trying to consume too much, and I'll move it around real quick, because I'm trying to find, like, a really good, perfect version angling for this. Um, Putting it in the upper right corner or something like that wouldn't kill it too much. Yeah, that shouldn't cut off too much. And, alright, I think I got enough of a lead now. So let's begin our live stream series of Pokemon Colosseum. I know if you have the Switch 2, which unfortunately I do not. Maybe I should. So conflicting to say the least about what size my webcam should be. Again, I'm not a master editor and I don't have green screen. Wow, we sure picked that, eh? I love chowing down after a job. It adds to the flavor, I swear. Yeah, and we bagged ourselves a great big catch too. Boss will be sure to fix us up good with big rewards too, eh? It doesn't get any better than this. Wasn't trying to do that per se, but I just love the effort and the. I mean to do that either. But I saw something. But I just love how, like, for me, Nintendo. I didn't mean to do that. Keep going on and off the dang screen for whatever reason. But I truly love the effort that they put into this game, the story, the lore, the protagonist, everything about this game is just too peak and too strong of a game. Authorities have made a stunning announcement on the mysterious building that exploded in Eklo Canyon. It was Team Snagum's hideout. Team Snagum is a gang of Pokemon abductors already being marked for arrest. The hideout was discovered only as a result of the explosion. By the time police arrived, the ruined building had already been abandoned. The cause of the explosion is under investigation. It should become apparent eventually. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, do you know about Team Snag'em? Yeah. Yeah. That's in your face around these parts, a traveler, huh? Not like it matters. I don't know where you might have come from, but relax, stick around a while. Hello. There's no forgiving Team Snag'em, they don't deserve it, but not when they steal Pokemon from trainers. Why I'd give a hip hip hooray if they were wiped out of their wretched hideout. You know, I don't quite understand what happened, but having your hideout blown up on you, crime doesn't pay, I guess. I live a crime-free life, so nothing's gonna blow up on me. Well, here's prime, buddy. You're a Pokemon trainer, too, aren't you? Yes, I am. I can tell, and you're good. I can see it in your eyes. I bet your Pokemon are impressive, too. If the opportunity ever arrives, I'd like to have a battle with you. Though I doubt I'd have a chance of beating you. But wait. Yo, wait up! Hey, my name's Willie. After I got a good look at you, well, I got the urge to battle you. It's like I'm compelled to. You are compelled. It's in your programming, Willie. Anyway, I looked at it. It's obvious that you're no ordinary Joe, so what do you say? Let's you and me have a quick battle. Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright, over here, this way. I mean, truly, they took everything that was Johto and Owen and just truly perfectly fused them together to make this game. Pokemon XD Gala Darkness, like I mentioned in my demo stream, if you caught that, yeah. It's a good spin-off sequel. I just really wish the characters were as great. Umbreon and Espeon. Alright, let me think. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for full-on concentration, murderize Willie. I love how Willie, throughout story progression, minor spoiler alert, you get to fight him occasionally, just randomly, and over time, one of his Zigzagoons, or both of his Zigzagoons do evolve over time, so it's really awesome. Hi. In my other playthrough game for Pokemon, I have 4 Eevees for Poke Legends, and I really need to find a 5th Eevee. I would have had a 5th Eevee, but I didn't time my steps properly, so I didn't get the stealth walk up on the Eevee, and I didn't throw a Poke Cake fast enough, or any kind of Poke Bait towards Eevee, so the 5th Eevee, or what would have been my 5th Eevee, escaped from me, and that is so now I still need a 5th Eevee for at the very least having, Umbreon, Espeon, Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon. Yeah. And no disrespect to Umbreon, my favorite's just Espeon. So, but yeah, you're tough, real tough. You did a real number on us. Hey, I know, why not test your skills in Annika City? It's out west of here. You'll find trainers who are way better than me there. You should go out there and get some battling in. Yes, I will. And I just love how Umbreon and Espeon ride in his hover bike motorcycle for a desert cruiser and all that stuff, right? It's just too awesome. But of course, when you get your friend, that stops. Hey, what are you doing? Get a grip, man. Yeah, you say that, but it won't stop squirming. Makes it rough to hold on. Okay, okay, settle down in there. Just be quiet for a little while longer. That tape didn't keep her yap shut. Hey, quit your shouting. Oh, drat, did that punk hear all that? Ouch. Since you overheard us, we don't have any choice. Blame it on your own bad luck. Bring it on, chump. Katie Guy Foley. Double Whismer. I want to say that thing Eevee is based on a fox. For me, Espeon kind of comes off as like more of a majestic Maine Coon. Umbreon comes off as like a more taller version of a fox, if you will. And I'm not an expert on statistics because, to my understanding, it's not a hack, but there's a way when you start up a new file with console games like this where there's like a 1.000 percentage where every new file there's like a slight different statistic on Pokemon levels, Pokemon sex, and also if both of your Pokemon or any of your Pokemon are shinies. I don't know how that works, so I don't know. But I like to drop comments. I like comments, and I like to try and read comments. But unfortunately, it's one of the reasons why I do prefer recording videos versus live stream videos, because sometimes I get a captivated audience, and most of the time I don't. So for me, I just like posting recording videos, try to make them balanced and more clean, and I like to read your comments. So yeah. You took out my Whismer. You're no ordinary trainer, are you? Huh? Wait a sec. That face. Might you be... Snagums? What? What? What's going on out here? Somebody! Robbers! They're robbers! You be quiet. We're no robbers. We're kidnappers. Get it? Yes, because kidnapping is better than burglary. You dingbat, don't shoot off your mouth. Don't get all happy just on the account of winning this once. The next time we meet, I'll trash you, your Pokemon, and all. Oh, yuck, there's someone inside there. This is tied good and tight. Can you believe those people? What a horrible thing to do. Oh, okay, now I'm in control. The sack's mouth is firmly closed with a tight knotted rope. Undo the knot. Yes. Wes tugged hard on the tightly knotted rope. The knot gradually loosened. Wes undid the knot, keeping the sack's mouth closed. Oh, thank goodness I'm saved. Where is this? Where did those two bring me? This is Panica City, the opulent city of water. The person saved you from those thugs. The way he battled those goons, it was truly superb. I wish you could have seen it. Oh, is that so? Thank you. And, you are... Oh, so you're named Wes. I am. And I will go with... Uh... I want to assume maybe Rui would be more of her prime because that's the top, but I'm going to go with Yuki because I can pronounce it. I forgot just how red her hair was. That's awesome. My name's Yuki. I'm sure glad I met you. I was in the neighborhood town when those two grabbed me. Oh, those guys, did they use a peculiar Pokemon? A peculiar Pokemon? No, they don't. They looked ordinary to me. What do you mean by peculiar? Oh, no, that's fine then. Well, it's easy to see something's on your mind. You should go see our mayor for his advice. He's a very kindly person. I'm sure that he'll be able to help you somehow. The mayor's house is near the Fountain Square. Pass here, go up the stairs from the square, and it's on your left. The mayor, yes, that's true. The mayor might know something. Hey, Wes, I know I'm imposing, but I don't have anyone else that I can turn to. Please, can I get you to escort me for a while? Sure. Thank you, Wes. I thought you might say that. If you're with me, Wes, it won't matter if those guys come back again. Thank you. Thanks for joining me for a while. Yuki became a partner. When me and my sister were growing up, anytime we got weird camera anglings with Wes and Yuki, we would just do like this weird kind of thing. Like, I don't know why, it was always kind of funny to do so, but yeah. Oh yeah, because the cast form, the Pokemon whose form changes based on specialty weather conditions. He's right here. Aw, thank you. But yeah, so I'm gonna like do a little goofing around, just talk to the locals, do some training, and yeah. This is the Pokemon Center, but oh yeah, this is the Pokemon Center. I don't really need to hit up the Pokemon Center yet, but there's the Poke Shop. That's what I meant to click. What? Okay. You know, I can't tell if that's supposed to be a game glitch or if there's like a hidden staircase or something. Because over the years of playing this game, I see that, and maybe there is a hidden pathway behind that building when you go to the next level, because I wouldn't know how to get that right now. Hello. I've got 5 potion, I've got 2 super potion, I've got some antidotes. I got a little bit of everything, that's nice. Nah, I don't need really anything. I just like to talk to people. Ouch. Sorry, kid. Gotcha games. I don't play those. I also forget, I think the region we're in is called the Oron region. And yeah, the way how they program this game, you could just cheat so well by calling out your Pokemon. It's hilarious. Yep. Yeah, because, like, in the sequel, they create, you know, Pokemon places where you can catch random wild Pokemon. Like, in the sequel, like, each, Pokemon preserve has 3 common indigenous Pokemon and 1 rare Pokemon, or 2 common indigenous Pokemon and 1 rarer Pokemon. I'm rusty on the statistics and the lores, because I had the game, like... no. The pre-gym's a cool concept, but without a full team of Pokemon, it's not worth the risk and journey, because you would lose hands down. I thought the locals would challenge me, like the kid being chased by his adorable little weather Pokemon. Yes. Alright, we're gonna duel Grandpa. Alright. Woo! And after my first demo streaming, what I was doing all day was like trying to like make a thumbnail, but I made the thumbnail wrong, so I gotta figure out how to make a good thumbnail for future streams, because I want my live streams to actually have some kind of cool, flavorful thumbnail, but didn't work out that way, sadly. And then, well, I guess who doesn't count as psychic? I thought who was a psychic type, but I guess it's Noctowl. That's the psychic type. But yeah. So, and I was also like trying to boil spaghetti noodles that took way forever. Unfortunately, the stoves in my kitchen, my house, they're not very good stoves, so it takes longer to boil water, unfortunately, than it should. You don't need to concede, old man. I whooped both of your Pokemon team members. Thank you, Grandpa. Alright. Oh. What? Pyrite Town. Yep. I forget whose room this is. I think it's just a local stopping ground. Howdy, hey. Showing anime or something. I'm gonna turn up the volume on my TV. I just realized my TV is... There we go. I can't hear my music. Well, my TV music, I should say. Now I can't remember. Did I talk here already? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did already. Yeah, boy. Alright, so I've already been to the shop, so we're gonna go up. I'm not gonna go to the pre-gym until later in development of the game. Oh. Boy, what a noob I am. But hey, cool, 3 super potion that I didn't have to pay for. Woohoo, alright. Hello, lady. That large house is the mayor's house. If something concerns you, you should visit with the mayor for his advice. Oh. Mr. Big, Dark, and Ominous. I like what I see in your expression. I have a feeling I might see you again somewhere. I swear, the way that they make the characters, the protagonists, the villains, everything about this game is peak. Is there like a hidden thingy over here, I wonder? I don't think there is. Nah. Just thought I'd look. Hey kid, how are you? But yeah, I was like cooking spaghetti earlier, and I ate a nice big plate of spaghetti before playing, so yeah, it was great. Yeah. Oh. Poor Pyrite Town. Now I think... Oh wait, there's a guy over here. Yo, Skater Boy. Let's do it! funny because, if I'm not mistaken, I think bug types have a slight type advantage against psychics, but I could be wrong. I'm not an expert on type advantages. You missed. I think my brother or stepdad is home. Somebody's in the front yard. Yay, Espeon, you leveled up. Please, please. 1 second. A long time ago, this area was barren of life. Neither people nor Pokemon could live on the blighted land. It was the mayor's grandfather, the first mayor. My cord tangled up a little. The first mayor who founded Pinnaca by drawing water to this parched land. The first mayor was the current mayor's grandfather. Interesting. And if I'm not mistaken, the mayor's a pretty old guy, so for 4 or 5 generations the city's lasted, so that makes the town like 100 to 200 years old in age. Howdy howdy. Hi, did you know? No, what? They say that Team Snag'em's hideout was blown up. Who could have done such a thing? Who indeed? And I think I'm skipping a pattern here. Hello. Maybe not. What I don't like about the sequel, this stadium no longer is usable and doable. Like, this stadium is just truly majestic and peak. Don't get me wrong, Pyrite Town's edgy Mad Max Wild West motif is so edgy and cool, but there's just something so majestic. Yep. Yeah, I came too early. I came too early. So, this house is the mayor's house. Look, there's the mayor. He's a big old guy. Hello, Mr. Mayor. Ah, you must be travelers. Welcome to Penacus. You know, I don't know if it's pronounced Penica or Fennec City or Fennec. I think it's actually pronounced Fennec City because of the PH. Fennec. Fennec City, I guess. I am Escade, the mayor. Now, you wanted to see me. Is there something that I may be able to assist you with? Oh, what may I do for a pretty young lady like you? I saw it. Saw it? What did you see? I saw a peculiar Pokemon. No, that's not quite right. What I saw was a Pokemon that gave off a black aura. It was like a fighting machine, and that Pokemon would attack people. Oh my! Pokemon like a fighting machine and attacks people? Wow, if that were true, that would be truly frightening. However, it is a little hard to believe. It's true, Mr. Mayor. Because I saw that Pokemon, I was made the prisoner of some frightening men until just a little while ago. I see, I understand. I will order an investigation at once. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Oh, no, there's no need for thanks. We mustn't allow thugs to do as they wish, especially thugs that endanger a pretty young lady like you. Your face is itchy. I'll ask that you give me a little time on this matter. I promise you will get some useful information for you. Oh yes, you appear to be a Pokemon trainer yourself. If so, I urge you to visit our city's pride and enjoy our Pokemon Stadium. It is a breathtaking, beautiful stadium befitting our Oasis City. I want to journey through your home. I'm in the mayor's room. Aw, thank you. I love how everybody just nonchalantly ships us. I don't know. I love how the game just whimsically, humoristically just ships the two characters together. Really? That's odd. I was told to. I'm trying to. Odd? I don't know. Weird. That was weird. The mayor literally just, well, maybe it's still story locked, I guess. Hey, Wes, we finally found you. You filthy double-crossing traitor. Wrecking the hideout wasn't good enough for you, so you rip off the snag machine. You've got some nerve. Who are these people? Are they Team Snag'em? And what did they mean by traitor? Wes, you mean... That's right, pretty lady. He's from Team Snag'em just like us. But he's no ordinary member. He's a snagger. He's the best in Team Snag'em at snagging Pokemon without fail. Wow. My nose is itchy. Is it true, Wes? I'm just gonna confess. Bit of a nasty hangnail on my index finger. Or fish! Coffee! Umbreon and Espeon. Oh wow. I want to say Umbreon's naturally strong or tanky, and Espeon's like built like a glass cannon, so yeah. Nah, you flinched. Superpower, let's see which one. I can't remember if I have to fight 2 goons. Oh wow, can you survive that? Lame. I don't know if I have to fight all 3 goons or if I just need to fight 1 or 2 of them. It's been... If I had to put an estimated guess, it's been at least no less than 5 years. 5 years since I played this game. At least. No, I'm not good enough. Hell yeah, you ain't good enough. I didn't have to... Yay. Well, what do you know, Wes? So you're from Team Snag'em. Alright, to be accurate, I should say former Team Snag'em. It's okay, Wes, it doesn't matter to me who you are. After all, you're my gallant prince who rescued me from when I was in trouble. So it doesn't matter. Besides, I thought up something after listening to those creeps. Wes, we should go shopping for Pokeballs. So now I need to talk to some people because I can't officially remember where one would go to go get Pokeballs, because I want to say you've got to talk to somebody at maybe one of the shops, because you have to talk to the right person, and they'll say, hey, I heard a rumor about a shopkeeper who sells Pokeballs. Hello. Okay, here it is. Perfect. To the outskirts sands, and Yuki rides in our sidecar. I really love the dynamic between these two. I love the locomotive. Dear Lord, that was a tongue twister all of a sudden. The locomotive engine piece that's been converted as a restaurant. Uh, I just love everything that they did for this game. I can't get enough of it. Hey, big guy, how you doing? Hi, can I ask you something? Don't you sell any Pokeballs? Pokeballs, you say? There's no call for those things on these parts. Where I put them now? Where'd I put them now? Oh yeah, here they are, a little dusty, I'm afraid, but otherwise perfectly usable. Here, take these, I'll let you have them for free. Thank you. 5 standard Pokeballs. Well, since I found them, I may just as well put them out with the rest of my merchandises. If you need some more, well, how about buying them from me? Alright, so I want some Great Balls too. So what I'm gonna... Whoa, I can buy 59 of them. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, wrong. There we go. Boom. I'll even throw in a Premier Ball. And I'm also gonna buy 10 Great Balls. I wish you would get a Premier Ball for every 10 of the same Pokeball that you get, but then again, a Premier Ball's like no different than a Pokeball. It's just prettier looking or something like that. I don't know the full lore behind that. So anything else? Nah. Alright then, come again. And to my memory, for the longest time, you really can't buy Pokeballs except from this... Oh, I didn't remember that. Except from this dude for the longest time in the story. I was worried about you. Some rough-looking characters came around asking about you. It made me worried. Those guys, they look like they're from Team Snag'em. Finica. I want to say it's pronounced Finica because of the PH, but I could be wrong. I'm not a master linguistics. Oh, it's you. Something terrible's happened. A whole lot of scary men came here. I think I even saw those two creeps who took off in the truck earlier. Yep. Run, boy. Actually, yep. Nope. That's my Pokemon self. Okay, we're good. And it feels a little premature to be saving right now, but I just feel safe to... I feel like it's safe to save. Just real quick. Man, the years of adventures that this game provided me for me and my sisters, I swear, I can't tell you. Me, my sisters, some neighborhood friends. If you've seen my Chrono Trigger demo, I call it a demo stream because I'm going to actually stream Chrono Trigger eventually, but I was feeling way too damn nostalgic for Pokemon Colosseum, and I found out how to hook it up to my laptop for live streams, so I jumped on this instead. But, you know, the same friend, Meyer B, Master, My, Myra, 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 it's a trick. Meyer B, it's him, he's the one that took the girl from us. Oh, now, aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? You mean to tell me you were bested by these darling infants? Darling, did you say your name was Wes or something? I so don't like saying this, but we're not at liberty to keep your lady friend at liberty. What? So I don't like saying this, but we're not at liberty to keep your lady friend at liberty. What? That sweet young thing, she can see things that ordinary people ain't supposed to see. That just will not do for what we're planning to do. No, it just won't do at all. If you don't like pain, like most people, you can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of places it don't need to be. Boys? Oh, boys! Yes, we will. Did I hit a button too far or something? Boys, I shall make my return to Pyrite now. You'll remember that I will be waiting for you to return with the little lady. I'm making myself clear. I won't accept failure from you again, boys. Strut! Let the music spin. Let's get it on. I swear, Myra B. The last time you caught me off guard. That's not gonna happen again. Oh, is it now? Ugh. Fair enough. Let's bite Lotad and drop a return on you. Dun, dun. Yeah, you did. My turn now. I'm not gonna end up like Foley, Folly, Toodly. So I am at a slight disadvantage because of that Dust Skull. So let's fight Dust Skull and drop Confusion on Spinneret. I guess I was wrong. I don't remember where I read that it said that a insect type has type advantage over psychics. I don't remember where I read that. I don't know. and Makuhita, our first shadow Pokemon. I always love when she does that pose, you know? Time to catch us a shadow Pokemon. That's the one, that's Pokemon. Those jerks captured me because I saw that Pokemon. I can see a black aura coming from it. They must have done something to that Pokemon. I always loved and freaked out about that. And what's funny is, if you, Wes, be careful, this Pokemon is gonna try to attack people. I know, Wes. I hate to say this, but there's no other choice. Get that Pokemon back from the bad guys, please, you have to. You can, actually, only you can do it. So, I love how if you leave a Shadow Pokemon in, Fever Pitch mode, when they, like, go extra strong and stuff, and you can call out to them to, like, unlock their heart better. If you leave them in that state of mind for too long, they will actually attack your opponent, which I've always found hilarious. But what me and my sisters never knew, for so many years playing this game, we didn't know you could actually capture Makuhita without having to injure Makuhita. We never knew about that. Yeah, we didn't know Makuhita was a 3D couch. Oh yeah. And now we got a third teammate, too. But my Pokemon! It's my PlayStation! Or, it's my Pokemon! Darn it, but you're good. You snagged my Pokemon. Hey, what are you saying? You're not supposed to be impressed. Oh man, what are we supposed to do? We got flattened again. Meyer B's gonna chew us out. What do we do? What is there to do? Run away! You did, Wes. You snagged that Pokemon from that goon, but I'm sure there are others like it. Let's get all of them back from the bad guys. And what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna leave Umbreon on bench for a little bit. So this always kind of sucked because you can't do all three. The game prevents you from leaving the city until you fight one of 3 different goons. And each goon has one of the three stage 2 evolution forms of the Johto region starter Pokemons. In Pokemon Legends, we have Typhlosion because we went the Cyndaquil route, but I always go the Bayleaf route regardless. So I actually am going to, sorry to break it to you, but you're not about to let you pass. Oh, do you have the idea you can take me in battle? Yes, I do. Alright, who's gonna beat whom? And the reason why I'm getting up is I actually have to, awkwardly enough, use the bathroom. I have to use the bathroom, so I'm just gonna leave the game idle for a minute, turn off my webcam, and I will be right back in like a couple of minutes. Alright, and we're back. So, I also left the room to get a drink, which I wish I had a straw for, but yeah. Mantrinelli's Gold Medal Sparkling Apple Juice since 1868. Wow. They've been in business that long, damn. Alright. I got a text message. So now we resume. So, we've got Shadow Bayleaf to capture, and we've got a Grimer to take down. Alright, get back in position. Get wrecked, Grimer, even though I do love Grimer. And in our demo stream, we were playing with a Grimer earlier, and we were kicking butt with Grimer. Alright, Bayleaf's gonna drop Razor Leaf, which is a... yeah. The thing that's crazy about Shadow Pokemon is, unfortunately, Shadow Pokemon in this game, they take slight extra damage from normal moves. Ooh, that was a crit. Alright. And of course, they only know, you know, one type of move, and that move being Shadow Rush. And it has recoil. Well, obviously it wouldn't be super effective, because Spoink is also a Psych Attack, so yeah. Ooh, that was a critical. Are we? Torment. I don't even know what Torment even technically does. Now, please don't crit. Okay, good. So, Bayleaf is now perfectly yellow. So, here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm actually going to swap Makuhita for Umbreon. And then I'm going to use Espeon's turn to drop a Great Ball on Bayleaf. We caught Bayleaf! Alright, we got that Shadow Pokemon. And... oh, yeah. Oh, so that's what Torment does. It prevents you from using the same move twice. I thought that's what Disabled was for, but I guess that's a different move. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay. It was like 1 or 5 XP shy of giving Umbreon a level up. That's ridiculous. I'm so great. I bet they'd be so grateful to hear that. Alright. It's a Pokemon that we turn into a fighting machine by artificially closing the door to its heart. You artificially close the door to that poor Pokemon's heart, knowing that's not going to help you do anything. Yep. I know, when I was little I heard about that. They say that if any Pokemon closes the door to its heart, it can be gradually reopened by battling together with it. Wes, let's go. Those guys are probably headed for Pyrite Town. After all, it was in Pyrite that they captured me. Over the years that I've played Pokemon Colosseum, I've only really watched my sister play to the end of the story once, maybe twice, and I know that there's technically a post gameplay where you're able to go to like some lost secret hideout or something like that, and you not only get to recapture any Shadow Pokemon that you failed to capture, but you do get the opportunity to fight the other two color trio members that you weren't allowed to fight. And I don't understand why they programmed the game like that, but there you go. I don't know. So, I have a good collection of Pokeballs. Um, and we've got my two trios, the construction lot. I think there's like a chest you can pick up while you're here, maybe. I don't know. Let me tell you, making this here huge tower is one massive job. It's hard to imagine even for me. Y'all come back to visit when we're all done. There'll be a Colosseum on top of the tower. Amazing stuff. Yep, it's been a mighty long time. I can't recall when it was that I was last at home, but we're just about done. All that's left is to clean up the site and we're done. Whoa, hold it there. This is a construction site. It's not a safe place to be. There's no place for tourists to visit. Go on, scram. Well, that's mean, but whatever. I don't know why the game makes you stop at the construction site or the construction lot. Finnica City and the outskirts stand. A lonely gasoline stand and a desolate forest travelers visit on their journeys. A gorgeous jewel of a town that overflows with water in a forbidding desert. Pyrite Town, one of the greatest Pokemon cities in a video game ever created. A rough and dirty town full of thugs and scoundrels. It is said to be home to sinister Pokemon. Aw, Mr. Johnson, give a man a break here. I keep telling you I don't know anything. That better be true, Kale. If you're trying to con me, I'll know about it. Mr. Johnson, sir, I wouldn't think about lying to you. You've got to believe me, right? Alright, fine. I'll let you off easy today. See ya. What a nitwit. Of course I haven't got a thing to tell you. I can't get enough of Pyrite Town's theme song, the finger snap effect. I'm sorry, let's get just. Alright, Kale, local bad boy, what's up? What are you looking at? I haven't seen your faces around these parts. What are you, tourists? If you don't want to get hurt, you should get lost and quick for the good of your health. Fortune telling, huh? Call Fatine, the mother of Pyrite. Her ability as a fortune teller is highly regarded. Why, just a while ago, she even determined where my wife is living since she left to be. In a children's game, that's tragic. Find what you seek, be it an object, person, or luck. Welcome to Fatine's fortune-telling chamber. I am Fatine. If ever a problem clouds your brow, you shall come to me. Whatever your problem may be, my fortune-telling shall lead to the solution. Ah, that's the town of Earth, Wind, and Money, Pyrite Town. You appear to be outsiders. You had best beware. There are many ne'er-do-well sorts here. Okay, thanks for the warning. You thugs must be Mirebee's newest recruits. Oh shit, shame on you. Well shoot, beat it. I don't have any money to give the likes of you. Rude. But then again, we are playing in X Team Snag'em. Oh, you know, I forgot what the police station always looks like. Oh, I'm sorry, Chief, but there's trouble afoot. You see, Chief, there's talk that thugs have been witnessed using strange Pokemon. Huh? Chief! You're not the Chief! I beg your pardon. Right here, Johnson. That story isn't new. I've heard about it over and over already. Oh, Chief, there you are. You're such a kidder. Yeah, I always forget what building is. My name's Charles. I'm the chief of police in this town. Are you two travelers? Yes, I see. Well, whether you are or not, it would be best if you were to get out of the town as soon as possible. This town's descended into a state of lawless chaos. I couldn't guarantee your safety if anything were to happen. Yeesh. I know there's like later in the story you can unlock the people, as weird as that is, when you find a hidden key or something like that. I just always forget where it is. Hey, look who it is. Ah, you two again. Listen, you have to promise don't tell Meyer B that we're hiding out here, okay? After we blew our last chance, we couldn't go back, so we turned ourselves in for stealing that truck, and here we are. If we stayed here, we'd be safe. Mm. Can't you, like, talk to them or something? Door is locked. I got the key. I can't remember where and when the key generates. I don't know, it's been too many years. But yeah. Also, how's my Pokemon party? Makuhita's cool and all. I don't know. I'm gonna leave Espeon and Makuhita in the lead for another battle. And then I'll probably just swap back and forth between Umbreon and Bayleaf. Hello. Are you trying to sell me something? Well, sorry, I don't need anything. Please leave. Alright. Always had a history as a rough town, with all the muscle-bound roughnecks about. That's not a surprise, but when Duking was in charge, there wasn't any of this lawlessness that you see today. What's come over Duking? A very hard, tragic circumstance. Well, there's the shop, but you can't buy Pokeballs in this point in the game from anybody other than the outskirt dude. And here's Duking. The name's Duking. I run the Colosseum here. If you want to enter a battle, go see the Colosseum's receptionist. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy. Hello. I'm the lookout. Nobody's supposed to get by me. There's nothing special behind the bookshelf. Oh, really? These skid marks on the floor if the bookshelf had been dragged. That's weird. Oh, here it is. There's a button at the side of the bookshelf. Press it? Yes, I would. Hello. My sister hasn't done anything but chatter. I'm so bored. I want to play house. That's why, Marcia, we've got to somehow snag them from those criminals. Wow, you startled me. How did you get in here? That's where my little brother is supposed to be on lookout. Well, he was not a convincing lookout. Are you Papa's friends? I'm Marcia. I'm pleased to meet you. But sorry, we're busy. We're talking about something that's quite important. Please come visit and play with us another time. Duking, how much more are you going to take from Meyerby and his stooges? They're using you and the Colosseum. What is the matter with you? Have they sucked the spirit right out of you? So just calm up. So you just calm up? I've lost faith in you. That man went out as Silva. He's Stu King's friend, but he was really angry. His face looked all scary. Poor Stu King. Alright. One moment.
face with that weird, nasty, evil glare. Okay, so I'm going to go for Shadow Rush on Talo, Confusion on Syncret. Oh, boo. Makuhita. Dang! Boo. Alright. Defense Curl, alright. Okay. Alright, fine. I will call and then return. Calm down, girl. Excuse me. Slack off. Alright, I'm gonna leave Makuhita out, but I'm gonna swap Espeon for Umbreon real quick. Yeah, I really should probably swap out Makuhita. What in the world, girl? Why do you keep going into, like, ooh, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna risk it and try to KO that Talo before that Talo KOs Makuhita. Well, at least he went for Growl instead of attack, but yeah. That's fair. You know, it's very unusual. Slackoff and Slack King, or however you say that Pokemon's name, they're weird and unusually naturally lazy Pokemon. But Vigoroth, which is the first evolution of Slackoff, is not. I swear, Makuhita has not taken one form of action all game long. Yeah, I know, you keep going into hyper mode. Calm down! Like, seriously, all you've done all game is go into hyper mode. And I've almost been killed. Shoot, I'm trying to help you gain XP. Oh yeah. Very good. Good. So Makuhita, I'm swapping you... Oh, well, okay. I'm swapping you for Bayleaf because thankfully that Slack Off didn't want to attack, it wanted to be lazy, which is good. Otherwise, what? Ah, shoot! I wasn't expecting a KO like that. Sorry, Makuhita. Yeah, I wasn't. I guess that sucks. Pursuit, it's a nasty hack for retreating Pokemon tactics. I hate that. And I thought you were supposed to be lazy. Avenge your fallen friend, Bayleaf. In ways, I don't mind that they took away the recoil ability from Shadow Pokemon, but in ways, I felt like that was a mechanic that, in my opinion, they should have kept for the spin-off sequel, in my opinion, for XD Gala Darkness. Alright, so I'm going to have to swap to Bailey for a minute. I believe this... Yeah, this is the hotel. This is just a shop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some money at the hotel just for a minute. Greetings! Welcome to the Pyrite Super Grand Hotel. Stay in one of our gorgeous, ultra gorgeous suites, and you'll be refreshed like your Pokemon brand new, your Pokemon too. It's $100 for a night. Will you stay with us? Fine, fine. Hope you enjoy staying with us. Fine, fine. It's a little annoying because, yeah, the next time we need to stay. Yeah, it's really annoying because, boy, that was a good sleep. I must have slept through all of last week. I was totally exhausted from the tower construction job. Apparently some fabulous rich guy had the tower built. It's amazing stuff. It's annoying that when you go to Pyrite Town that you have to spend time and waste money to heal up and stuff. Hello. It wasn't long ago when Duking was the man in Pyrite, but now that right out there weird Meyer B and his stooges ride hard over the town, I wonder what's so special about that Meyer B guy. I want to say in one of these rooms there's a secret item or something that you need. I never noticed the numbers. That's cool. Could have sworn, but maybe that's later in game. I don't know. Thought there was a hidden item in the hotel, but I guess I was wrong. Weird. So, let's see. Pokemon. Yes, I do like my... Oh, wait, what? You're holding an item? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can hold that. Hello. You're quite... Oh, thank you. Why don't you lose that wallflower with you and be my sweetie? Who are you calling up? Who are you to call me a wallflower? What about me makes me a wallflower? Look at her, she's all serious. Uncle, I'm only teasing out of boredom. A guy like him, he's not to my time. What a bitch! I'm furious now. Be a man, stomp her down. Yes. You don't have to tell me twice. Yeah, this emote or emoc, she's being a bitch. Nice. I just love how Espeon's so deadly OP for his bullpen. Fair enough. But see, I don't know what it is about Makuhita. She keeps going into hyper mode. Let's just send the 5. Just in case Bayless wants to go into hyper mode too. Yes, I did. Served you right for being a tease. I already have one, girl. That I saw the strange Pokemon. I tried to leave town afterwards, and that's when those creeps grabbed me. We should be careful. Even at the best of times, there is nothing normal about this town. Alright, so now we come to one of my favorite parts of Pokemon Colosseum. This is like, if I were to do a video about the best parts of Pokemon Colosseum, I would have to, like, I want to say finish the primary story of the game, maybe, to give, like, a proper top 10. But if I were to say, Pyrite City Battle Circle is one of the best moments of the game, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if I'm not... Where'd that one dude go? He went and hid in this corner over here. Even this dude right here, they all have shadow Pokemon to my memory. I don't know why he's not in the square. You know, I'm gonna fight him because he's probably gonna be the hardest to find and see. Battle, so much fun. Pokemon battles for everyone. Battles bring me so much joy. Let's get started, little boy. I'm taller than you. Okay, so this is actually... Okay, so I did challenge him, one part because he drifts in and out away from the square. But sadly, he is type disadvantage for my Bayleaf, so, yep. Even though Slugma's a cool Pokemon, he's a bit of a type disadvantage for me. I shouldn't have fought him yet. But, yeah. So I'm gonna go here, and then drop a Confusion on a Zurail. Oh wow. But again, the biggest factor about why I love this part of the game. Everybody in this town square has a shadow Pokemon. Damn, Bayleaf, good job on tanking that, but unfortunately, Azurail's gonna KO you. Oh no, it aimed for Espeon. Good job. The best part about this part of the game, because you literally get to Great Ball, because I want to try and catch Slugma before I can drop another flamethrower. The best part about this area of the game, even if you accidentally KO their shadow Pokemon about, you can just challenge them again in like 2 minutes afterwards. So you can never fail unless you stop trying. So it's like one of the best periods of the game, for me personally anyway. A little awkward timing, Bayleaf. What the hell? Seriously, how come you got to go before me? No fair. Poor Bayleaf. Yeah, I thought Espeon had speed advantage on you. Weird. How ironic, I'm actually gonna fight you with your own shadow Pokemon. Alright, Slugma, finish off that Azurail. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what I did wrong. I think I accidentally told Espeon to be the one to throw the item. And yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, so that's what happened. Somehow I accidentally did pattern wrong or something. Whoops. I don't know how I did that though, but I did that, so yeah. Okay, Slugma, have a hissy fit. Ah, shit. Okay, good job, Slugma. You shockingly survived that water gun. Maybe when they're in hyper mode, they're more tanky. No, we're going to call Slugma, and then we're going to confuse Azurail. Yo, Slugma, calm down. Slugma! Technically, not. I don't need my shades on anymore because I've already caught the shot with one. Pablo! I did not realize you had 4 Pokemon. I thought you only had 3. Alright, Slugma, let's swap you out for Makuhita because I don't want another accidental KO. Let's see if a return is enough to finish out this blue buff. I did not think I would make one of my stress balls fall on the floor. Alright, I had to go and pick this up off the floor. It's pretty small. Like Alright.
Got the mask back on now. Alright, so Makuhita, let's just do a Shadow Rush, Espeon, just take down that little birdie. Oh dang. That's fair. We've all had our fun. Until next week, farewell. Why do the trainers here have those strange Pokemon? I'm sure of it now. This town's hiding a big secret. I can never get enough of that finger snap theme song. Oh, for 31 years I've spun these gears. Oh, what's with you, younglings? Do you want to spin gears too? Sure! Not to disappoint you, but this isn't a job that anyone can just pick up. Give it another 20 years, then come back. This game came out in 2005. I was 10 years old back then. So, yeah, and now this is 2026, so this game has been in existence for 21 years. That's pretty crazy. Well, it's been 21 years now. That's scary. Take a look down there. It feels like it's going to suck you right in. This crevice runs deep under the ground. You can't even see the bottom from here. You see pyrites in old mining town. The big guy was I choked. I let victory slip from my grasp at the last knockout challenge. It's not just once either. It was the time before and the time before that too. If I wasn't a guy, I could cry. Hey, I know what to do. I'll go ask Pyrite's mother. I'll ask her when I'll finally win that challenge. But, yeah. So, here's the main 5 of the battle circle, and then that roller dude, he, like, hides in that corner right there. But, yeah. Pokemon that are A, injured, or B, KO'd. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually going to send Umbreon and Makuhita into a fight with one of the Battle Ring characters. I'm gonna use the Super Potion or a Potion. That's for 50 HP. I think I'll need a... yeah, well... then a Standard Potion, just to make it full. So we're gonna fight one challenger in the Battle Circle, and then we're gonna heal up at the hotel. Oh yeah. And this is the guy with Noctowl, I do believe. Ladybug. You don't get to catch the Ladybug in this game, you actually get to catch its evolved form, but in the sequel it's the other way around. Noctowl. Let's catch this in that. Alright, Umbreon, let's eat a bug, and Makuhita, let's Shadow Rush an owl. Sweet. I'm actually gonna use Secret Power because Secret Power shouldn't KO. Uh-oh. Fair enough. Umbreon, please wake up. Makuhita, you Shadow Rush on Weevil. Oh my god, why? I just woke up, Umbreon, you dick! Poor time to go into hyper mode, girl. You know what? Stay awake, you little shit! Is this Noctowl just gonna spam Hypnosis at every given take? Alright, so I'm gonna call both of them for safety reasons. Alright, fine by me. Of course, please don't. Thank you. I'm actually glad because I had Makuhita to ask her to use focus energy just in case I did too much with super power. Wow, that barely did his scratch. That's awkward. Oh, but at least it made Noctowl confused. So with Umbreon, I'm gonna try and use just a standard Pokeball real quick. And then I'm just gonna try and wake up Makuhita. Maybe I'll get lucky. I mean, Noctowl is confused. I didn't think so, but thought I'd try. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. So, I guess I'll just gamble on a Great Ball real quick. And focus energy for funs and giggles. Okay, I feel a little cheated on that one, but okay, fine, whatever. Lame. Haha, you missed. Alright, I'll go for Bite and Focus Energy. Thank you for missing. At least in a way the confusion ain't hurt Noctowl, but at least it's okay. I'm glad I set my attack for Focus Energy instead of Shadow Rush. Umbreon, let's have your turn be for the Great Ball again. And then I guess we'll Makuhita Shadow Rush just in case. But like that, we got Noctowl in the party now. So, I definitely want to keep the congregation that I have right now, but as cool as Noctowl is, Noctowl does take a little bit of time. So I'm actually going to run to the police station real quick. That's the shop. That, I think is the police station. No, this is a random couple shop. I think this is the police station? Yep. Alright, Pokemon storage. Sorry, Noctowl. I'm going to be benching you. Nothing personal. I want to keep my party at 5 just for a little bit. Alright, we've healed up, and we gave Umbreon a good, but I want to try and get Umbreon a level 30. And I want to swing back to, whoops, wrong button. Which is odd, because if it passes on status problems, but then again, Noctowl has that ability, I think, to where they can't be put to sleep or something like that, so I think that's why. Almost forgot about that ability. Do you feel like sticking around for a demonstration of my Pokemon's moves? Yep. Ah, Lappy! And Shroomish. In this game, I think you get Shroomish's evolved form. Yep, Lappy! Alright, so let's think. I'm gonna bite Flappy and go for a Shadow Rush on Shroomish. Not bad. Let's go for another bite, and another Shadow Rush. Fair enough. is... Let's do... No, I'm gonna do one more bite. But then I'm gonna do Shadow Rush on Handsome Day. Alright. Okay, good. So being in the red, one if not two Pokeballs should be fine for Flappy. Really? Damn! I mean, I had a feeling there was a chance that could happen, but damn! I mean, seriously, you were in the red! You're in the red! Ball again, please. What is the deal with this thief? I'll try one more Pokeball and then I'll just use a Great Ball, but dear lord, Flappy is bleeding me on my Pokeballs, I swear. Thank you. Yes, I did. Uh, yeah, let's stick with Belief for right now. I know which one's Yep, yep. And not to talk crap, if I haven't already said it in one live stream or another, Skiploom's one of my least favorites. I don't know why it's just Skiploom as a Pokemon, it's not one of my all-time faves. I mean, Hoppip and Skiploom, and then Jumploom, I mean, they're not very exciting Pokemon for me. Now, I know, like, in ways they can be good with the right kind of set of combinations or whatever, with tactics and all that, but for me, when it comes to grass types or whatever, for me, they're just not one of my all-time faves. Okay, so we're going to bite you again, and then we're going to Shadow Rush you, Oddish. Oh, nice. Take that. I'm gonna try some Pokeballs on Skiploom. Bayleaf, go for Shadow Rush on Dustox. I'm not expecting this one to land, but at the same time, you never know. Sometimes you can get lucky. And I got lucky, not bad. That Flappy was kicking my butt with trying to capture it. And I know that there's dangers and consequences to leaving your Pokemon in hyper mode for too long. Like, in some cases, your Shadow Pokemon will just flat out ignore you and retreat, or they'll even attack your opponent, which is funny, but I'm not gonna try and play chancy with that, but no. Even though the battle's pretty much over, I'm just gonna end the fight here. Dun dun. I'm trying to think, what's the status on my team right now? Huh. Alright, so now we're gonna switch back to Espeon for a little bit. I'm trying to... Okay, I think I know what you have, so yeah. I'm going to leave Bayleaf. I was going to swap, but I'm not ready to spend $100 into the hotel. I'm almost for certain I know which Shadow Pokemon this guy has. Okay, good. I'm right. This guy's a water team. That's why I'm leading with Bayleaf. I was going to do a little training with Slugma again, but because I knew this guy was going to be packing water types, I didn't want to do it that way. And it is time for us to capture Shadow Quagsire. Which is funny because, like, in the sequel, Pokemon XD Gala Darkness, like, you get to basically capture virtually most of the Pokemon in the sequel game are the pre-evolved forms of all the Shadow Pokemon that you were basically capturing in this game. But I cannot recall if Wooper is a Pokemon that you can capture in the spin-off game, and Wooper's the pre-evolved form of Quagsire. So, I don't know. I do not know, YouTube. I do not know. And I mean, Quagsire is not the greatest or most coolest popular Shadow Pokemon. I mean, Pokemon in general. But they are a pretty cool Pokemon. I mean, they're a ground-type, water-type Pokemon, so they're immune to electric types. Ooh, and you just took out Espeon, that rat bastard. Let's send out Makuhita. She's got more HP, and this will take a half minute. Okay, Makuhita, let's just go for center. Shadow, Rush, Bayleaf, Evil Call.
I'm gonna take up my mask because I'm feeling thirsty. Cool. Alright. Let's start with Pokeballs again. It feels a little redundant to use Synthesis, but after this fight we're running back to the hotel, so it doesn't matter to me. Dang, that Quagsire is pretty damn tough with their Shadow Rushes. Yowza. I'll throw a Great Ball this time, because that Quagsire is trying to go for blood. Okay, now you're in the red. So I should be able to capture you. Let's send out... It would be smart to send out Umbreon, because sending out Slugma is basically a death sentence. I guess Taunt would be effective. I'm only going for Great Ball this time because Quagsire is being tough and difficult. I swear to God, he might commit Sabuku. Now he's going for Slam. Alright, how many items do I have left? Okay, we're gonna do one more Great Ball. And then with Bayleaf, I'm gonna do Synthesis. In many ways, it would have been so cool if Pokemon would have made like a 1-part, 2-part, even a 3-part OVA special based on Pokemon Colosseum lore, or even a small manga series. I mean, they did with the Mystery Dungeon games, so why not with Pokemon Colosseum? I mean, I just don't understand why not. But then again, hey, yeah. Oh, and I forgot. I want to swap my Pokemon around some. We're gonna practice. Actually, let's do Flappy, actually. Alright, we gotta go to the hotel again, because half our troops are dead or severely beaten up. And yeah, I knew for a fact that dude had the water Pokemon team. Yeah, I just knew. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so weird. You three are so close together. There's a big gap between you and her, and then do all the way down here, and then there's some guy that's like tucked away into hidden right here. Howdy, hey. You're looking to battle with me? That's too funny. Come at me as if your life depends on it. Where's my case? It's rated E for everyone, Pokemon Colosseum, but like, I swear this game pushes boundaries of rated T for teen at times with its personality, and I love it for that. Let's capture us a Misdavius. Which, shockingly, I say this, I realize I'm at a slight type disadvantage. If I remember correctly, Misdavius is like one of the more difficult Pokemon to capture in the Pyrite City battle circle. So, in all honesty, this battle might end with me having to actually... Oh, that's bad. Might end with me having to A, take her out this matchup, and then B, come back with a fresh supply of Great Balls. Because I'm not kidding, Misdavius might bleed me. Especially because, sadly, I don't really have any teammates that drop status effects. Misdavius is just one-shotting my whole entire team. okay with that. That's cool. Instead of hurting yourself into confusion, you went into hyper mode. I'm cool with that. Okay, I'm not cool with both of y'all going into hyper mode. That kind of irritates me. Alright, Bailey, I'm calling you Flaffy. Take out Zigzagoon, please. That's gonna be problematic. Annoying. I mean, hell, I haven't been able to take out Zigzagoon. Oh, Razor Leaf, sure. Well, Flappy's getting KO'd, I know that. Alright, so I think all I have left is Slugma and Umbreon. Keep sending out Umbreon. Shit, you're still confused? Oh, thank God. Ooh, okay! That is pretty good. I wasn't expecting Razor Leaf to do that much damage, but I'm okay with that, because that puts Mistavius in red so good that I shouldn't have too much trouble trying to capture her before she one-shots the rest of my party, and I only got, like, 3 Pokemon left. Alright, Bailey, we're gonna use you to hopefully capture Mistavius, and then Umbreon, just fight the crap out of Skitty. Saw that coming, but damn. Yay, Bayleaf! You tanked it. Boo, Skitty, you tanked it. Alright, so... Okay, this is ridiculous. I looked at my freaking... Damn, the sun horizon. I just looked at my camera and now the sun's horizon. I'm turning off my webcam because I did not notice that the freaking sun was starting to bleed so much so in the horizon that now all you can see is a sun glare. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I really need those. My apologies to whomever may look back at this and be like, dear lord, we're being blinded for like 20, 45 seconds. I did not mean for you to be blinded by the sun, but at the same time, I did not realize that my webcam was just getting sunbled. Alright, Mistavius, you put up one of the worst fights I've ever had in this square because you basically KO'd at least more than half my damn team. That was easy for you. Losing like that snapped me out of my hyper state. Did you know if a Pokemon goes in hyper state, call its name and its head will snap back into reality? Alright, so now I have to actually, I've battled, oh, my shoulder. I've battled everybody in Battle Square. I have already walked here, and, so story progression, I do think at this point, I do need to come to here, talk to him real quick. Oh, nope, I already talked to you. Oops. Hey, big guy, it's okay to cry sometimes. It's okay. Would you like to restore your Pokemon to full HP? Yes, I would, please. Oh, no, I already did. Alright, so I am going to first, real quick, look at my PC and save the game. On storage. So we got Noctowl, whom we put in after capturing because sorry. Then we got Skiploom, Quagsire, and we got Mistavius. I'm organizing this based on priority of when I want to purify the Shadow Pokemon. Summary, spell tag. I guess that item that you are holding is for boosting up ghost type attacks, yeah. Probably. And I am very much so satisfied with my party. Yeah, I could bench Umbreon now and take Quagsire for purification process training, but I want to leave Umbreon in the party with Espeon just a little bit longer until, at the very least, Umbreon sees level 30, and then I'll take a break with Umbreon to make more room for other party members. But, yeah. So, hello. I didn't get here in time to make the registration. I've heard rumors that if you win the challenge, you get an awesome Pokemon like that Cal did. Cal, I don't know. Oh, sheesh, what am I saying? You have to keep that a secret. Pretend you never heard that from me, okay? Wes, wasn't Cal that guy who was hanging around the town entrance? We should ask him, he might know something. Yes, we should, and before I talk to Kale about anything, I'm actually going to go to the desert outskirts because I think I only have one Great Ball left. And, yeah. I know his Shadow Pokemon, and his Shadow Pokemon is relatively story point very tough. And, yeah, so because of that, I'm not ready to fight Kale yet. Because I'm gonna need a couple of Great Balls in my inventory again, so, yeah. I'll also talk to Willie after I'm done buying some, Pokeballs, so that way, we can maybe have a little story progression. Listen, pal, if you're intending to travel, you might want to stock up supplies here. Bye. So I'm actually going to take this opportunity to buy some Pokeballs in the 10 so I can have another Premier Ball just for the hell of it. And then I'm going to just buy a standard 10 bundle. Yes. Oh, wow. Huh. I didn't realize that was, so much pinching on money. Well. Okay, so now I only have 700 bucks, so I need to make some money again. Just the guy I wanted to see. You see, I had the urge to have another Pokemon battle with you. It was driving me wonky, so come on, let's battle. I'm not losing this time. Perfect timing, because I need the money, buddy. You know, I never really realized properly or subconsciously two things about Willie. His hair is so pinkish purple, and I didn't realize that he had thick sideburns. But hey, look, second battle, one of his Zigzagoons evolved. So let's drop a confusion on Zigzagoon. Ah, Thunder Wave, that is awesome. Now we have a status effect. Perfect. That'll help with capturing Shadow Pokemon for a while now. I only wish we had Flappy's Shadow Wave unlocked when we were fighting Mistavius. That would have helped. Noon. Owie. Yeah, I guess under this situation it's fine that you're going to computer mode, but... I want to say if not our second time that we fight Willy, then by our third time that we fight him, that's when his other Zigzagoon will evolve into Leon. Though I can't say that his party size ever expands. That's the sad part about it. Seriously, Fluffy? You went into hyper mode again? Yeesh. Don't get me wrong, I mean, but still. Yeah, you missed me. Yay! 300. Cool, I'm back to 1,000. Cool. Willy, but yeah, you're tough, real tough. You stomped us good. I don't think Willy ever gets like a third or fourth party member in this game. I'm gonna stop by Panica City because I want to heal before talking to Kale, but I don't want to spend money to heal right now. And I don't think as a team we're ready to fight Justy, the pre-gym leader. Yes. 2 Great Balls, 3 Pokeballs, and a Premier Ball. Alright. Excuse me, baby. Now, I would try for the fun of it and just to make some extra money, fight in the Finnica City. Finnick City. I wouldn't know how to pronounce it properly. I just love his hover motorbike. It's just so cool. But yeah, double check. Whoops, that's items. Well, actually, no, I do want to see my items real quick. Yeah, I've got 11 Great Balls, 19 Pokeballs, and a Premier Ball. I shouldn't need any more Pokeballs in a while, and Flaffy now has Thunder Wave, so yeah. Alright, you. Huh? What's that? You're wanting to know if I have a weird Pokemon. If you want to know that much, you may as well see it with your own eyes. So, with Kale's Shadow Pokemon that he has, it's crazy because it's not level 30. It's actually level 33. Okay, and in hindsight, I forgot what kind of Pokemon that Kale uses, so yeah, Ralts, it'll be a while till I take down Ralts, because Psychic on Psychic, I don't really think that's very effective battle tactic, but yeah. Alright. Owie. Okay. So I'm actually gonna... No, do it. What? Yeah, I'll have y'all gang up on Ralts for this round. Because we've got a status effect. Oh, that was pretty damn good, actually. Laffy, you're killing me! Every time I need you to tag team with me, you keep going into hyper mode! At least you dropped Thunder Wave on Ferret, so there's that. At Ferret, so yeah. This would be problematic, so I guess I'm just gonna have to drop a turn to KO and call you back. Cool, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to go Confusion on C-Dot, but... okay. But with Laffy, I don't want you getting KO'd, so let's just swap into Umbreon real quick. Damn, that was so close to a one-shot. Damn. So I'm trying to think, when we dropped Confusion on Frit, it didn't do a whole lot of damage. I'd like to believe Secret Power or something would be enough to just do a small amount of damage to where it wouldn't drop Frit too low. But I also know I gotta get that Frit down to at least the yellow, even with the status ailment. That's fair. Yay, Espeon leveled up! Not enough. Alright, so Espeon, how about a Helping Hand and a... yeah. I've never understood the concept of that, but then again, it was a move they introduced during double battle mechanics, so what'll you do? Alright, so... oh wow! Frit's got double ailment! Alright, nice. And I just realized, if I'm not mistaken, oh, you suck. All fight long, Frit hasn't dropped Shadow Wave. Or Shadow Rush, I mean to say. Let's swap out for Bailey real quick. And with Bailey, I'm gonna have you... we'll try the Premier Ball real quick, just to be cheeky, but with Umbreon, let's taunt, just in case. And if the Premier Ball goes flop, then we'll switch to the Great Ball. Ah, that burns. Alright. But that's kind of weird, though, because Frit's both confused and has paralysis afflict. So I'm all like, why didn't that work? I'll just be funny and say swap to Slugma real quick. That was it. That Langmire B. He came up with that fancy, tough sounding name Shadow Pokemon, but it was no big deal. You guys be careful too. Don't be played for a sucker. That's about all they give you if you win at the Colosseum. Shadow Pokemon, that's what it's called. A Shadow Pokemon, that Pokemon with the black aura. I trust things are going according to plan, Meyer B. Oh, yes, indeed, Master Nascor. Our plan is coming along in a lovely, peachy keen way. We have already broken down Duke King's spirit. We can do as we please at the Colosseum with his meddling. We've been giving away Shadow Pokemon on the sly to challenge winners for gathering data. Good. The others also appear to be doing their parts to implement our plan. Our Shadow Pokemon plan is falling into place quickly. The final phase is not far off. Oh, this is perking up my spirit and body. Oh, I feel like dancing. Save your dancing until our plan succeeds. I'm off. Okay then. I shall make my return to the cave where my darling Pokemon await my return. Let the music play. I never get tired of Meyer B and his battle music. It looks like the Colosseum has a secret. I guess there's no choice but to take part in a battle challenge there. So, for a little bit, and I'm gonna see just how bad the sun horizon is real quick to see if it still bleeds my webcam. Well, kinda, sorta, so I'm just gonna leave it off right now. I'm actually gonna take a slight detour to Panica City or Phoenix City. I can never properly tell how to say their name. Oh, sorry, little boy and your weather-changing Pokemon. I'm still not ready to fight Justy and his pre-gym because, like, in this point of the game, like, I don't even think I have one Pokemon whose heart is ready for purification process. Hello, welcome to Phoenix Stadium. Would you like to enter the Knockout Challenge? Okay, so you will be participating with the Pokemon that you have in your party now. Yes, please. Hey Wes, do you think maybe using Shadow Pokemon here won't be a good idea? I think you should use only ordinary Pokemon for this challenge. And, like, I get why, but also I don't get why, and I thought I'd be okay to do it there just because I figured there'd probably be a Pokemon Party Team Adjuster thing, but there is not. So, if I were to say, I probably will call this little tag team smackdown with Umbreon and Espeon in the Phoenix Stadium Coliseum battle the final matchup adventure with our dear Umbreon. Because I do want to make more room for other Shadow Pokemon and stuff. I just don't know how about this and how about that with my Dream Team party yet. I know it'll consist of Bayleaf and more than likely Makuhita, whom will one day evolve into Hariyama and to Meganium. Flaffy probably because we'll need her for status effects and because electric types. Slugma to Marcargo maybe. Quasire I don't know, but he is a water type. I don't know if I'd name him a part of my team, but yeah. Just because. Yay. But another reason why I'm also joining the stadium battle is because I just want to A, do this stadium battle for two reasons. One, money, and two, because you can only do it with Umbreon and Espeon at this point in the game. And then, with the Pyrite Colosseum, you can have Shadow Pokemon in that Colosseum Brawl, so I might do that brawl with all Shadow Pokemon, so I might actually bench both Umbreon and Espeon just for that matchup. Battle 1. And now I can't remember if it's 3 battles or 4 battles. But yeah. Rich Boy Flitz. Oh, dear lord, I think I just made a clerical error in life choices. I didn't realize they'd be all level 40! I mean, dang, the game's literally trying to nudge you into doing this so early in the game, but yet, dear god, the Pokemon are already almost twice your level. I mean, it's a good thing Umbreon and Espeon have been trained in gaining levels since, but dear lord, well, a critical's good, but, well, at least my Pokemon have speed type advantage. And young boy here only has 2 Pokemon, but I don't know if I'll be lucky enough to win the next 2 or 3 challenges. And really? Well, at least Umbreon leveled up, so that'll help us fight. Yeah, sure, wag your little tail. Now, in a Colosseum battle, I want to believe your Pokemon are auto-healed in between fights. Which I really hope that is true, especially in this kind of stage of the game. Said OBS, this... Okay, OBS, studio reconnection successful. Okay, okay. So I guess there might be a temporary lag in the live stream, but then again, it's been a while since I've done a live stream for like 2.5 hours, so yeah. I don't know. But yeah, there was like a glitch saying we disconnected for a minute. Hopefully that didn't screw up the live stream too badly. And if it did, disconnected at like a non-consequential point because we had just finished our first Colosseum round match. So, if every opponent in the Phoenix Colosseum battle has only 2 Pokemon each, I might be able to win this. Owie. Alright, 1 Doduo down, 1 Jellyfish. At least I think it's supposed to be a Jellyfish. Though when Tentacool comes out and about, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a tentacle octopus jellyfish hybrid monster, I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, this here Tentacool boyo is being very, very tough and tanky. Okay, so I've got this match and then one more match. tell me, adversary, do you have more than 2 Pokemon? No, you do not. So Psyduck concerns me just a minor pinch, and Pinecone could be tankless. So. Dang it, Pinecone tanked it. Oh, but you flinched. Let's try Return on Psyduck, Secret Power on Pinecone. That didn't really do much, but it did okay, I suppose. So we're gonna do another return and then a fight. Because I don't think Confusion would be effective on Psyduck. And it's been so long, I think you can actually get Gold Duck in this game as a Shadow Pokemon, but I'm not an expert. Alright, we're at the Phoenix Stadium Finals. I was not confident I would get this far, but I managed to do it. Umbreon and Espeon, you kick ass. Alright. Mudkip and Zubat. A most interesting pairing. Okay, so I had a feeling he could be packing more than 2 Pokemon. So we'll just have to really pace ourselves and collaborate. Ah, the Zubat survived. Oh well. You became confused. Please hurt yourself. Nope, that's fine. Cacnea. Sorry. Alright, let's take on Mudkip and then we'll focus on Cacnea. Dang it. I was really hoping that would be enough to KO, but it was not. Alright, I'm a little nervous, because, yeah, we still got 1 Pokemon to fight down, but, yeah. Oh, nice, level up. Good time for level up. Pin Missile, I'm a little worried. Okay. Fine. Okay. We did good. job, Umbreon. We tanked them. And now for the end of the battle. Which we managed to pull off. Woo. This guy, whew, yeah. His Cacnea almost took us out. Ah, poor Umbreon, you didn't get that final level up. Alright. See how much money I win from this Colosseum battle. Your battles were fantastic. The victory means you have won, damn, 5,912 bucks in cash. And as a champion prize, you have also won TM number 18. Which one is 18 in this game? Oh, I think I passed it. No, there's it. Oh. I wonder when I got that one, though. Well, yay, I racked up some dough. But now it's time to adjust my party again, and yeah. No, that's the mayor's house. Yeah, and the way I see it, I'm not gonna be, and I know I've said this at least twice already, I'm not gonna be strong enough as a party. Actually, don't save it. I want to adjust my party first. My party is not going to be strong enough until I have a squad of purified Pokemon. Oh yeah, you have to keep at least one person in your party. I forgot about that. Bully. Okay. And now, we've got our party ready for the next Colosseum battle. The Pyrite City Shadow Pokemon Brawl. Woo woo! Yep. Someone, there's trouble. Help me. What's up? The chiefs inside Silva came and, that Silva's gone too far this time. He ripped out and ripped off one of the gears. Colosseum's gonna be without power. Chief! Are you alright? Yeah, the only thing bruises my pride, it was only Silva, so I wasn't expecting any trouble. But isn't Silva Duking's trusted lieutenant? What's his motive for doing this? That's what I want to know. He was ranting about how the Colosseum can just shut down or something. Sorry to worry you, younglings. Thanks. I'll be fine now. Now I'm doing a Dale Gribble voice. But I need to ask you for a favor while you hear me out. If the Colosseum loses power, the whole town suffers. I need you to find that gear Silva ran off with. I'm counting on you, younglings. So, if I remember correctly, it's in one of two locations. The first location it could be is at the Sand Desert outskirts. Actually, I just want to go see the fortune teller lady. Still crying about your wife? what? Hmm. Hmm. I love how every time you go from one city to the next, there's a different kind of dramatic close-up. I think this is it. A worn gear is on the floor. It appears to be junk. Hmm. Well, okay. Then this is not the right one. Then to the construction lot. Nope, now I punched Phoenix City. Whoopsie. Did not mean to do that. Ah. Ah, there you are. Found the gear. Oh, whoops. I still gotta go back to the gear people. Terribly sorry, Chief. You're sure you're okay? Yep, I'm fine. There's no need for all the worrying. Good. That's good. But Silva, this is an outrage. No, I reckon he agonized over this and did it because he thought it right. I can't blame the man for that, even about enough about that, Duke King. Instead, I think you should look over there. What? You people? I reckon you might be saying thanks, Duke King. A gear! You found it. What amazing luck. I'll ask you to excuse me for my behavior earlier. You seem to be people who are worthy of trust. You have my sincere thanks. Alright, I'll get you to the slot gear snugly back in the gap where it belongs. All done, standing by, let it roll. Oh, 30 long years of cranking gears. Oh yeah. This is the way it ought to be. Things are fine now. I can tell that you're a man of courage and honor. I have a favor to ask. Will you hear me out? I am grateful. I want you to enter the next Colosseum battle. I need you to win the knockout challenge and find out what is going on there. I can tell from a glance that you're no ordinary trainer. I know you can win. I'm sorry, but help me. Sorry, I'm tired. Gonna take this opportunity to save. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Ow. Thank you for your patience. The power has been turned back on. I'll be happy to accept registrations for the next challenge. Welcome to Pyrite Colosseum. Would you like to join a knockout challenge? Yes, please. Will you be entering with the Pokemon that you have in your party now? Yes, it would. I hope you give it your best and aim for victory. I'm trying to name all the Pokemon Colosseum Stadium fights. There's the one that Phoenix City has, but you can't have Shadow Pokemon. There's Pyrite. There's that big tower construction site that's going to be a Colosseum battle, but much later into the game. And I do believe there's a fourth location, but that's part of the Underground Society, so there you go on that one. Razor Leaf. How about a vertical throw? Oh, nice. I didn't think Razor Leaf was that strong. Are you still breathing? Damn, he survived with 1 hit point! Touché, game, touché. Ugh. Let me think. I'm gonna call Bayleaf, but I'm also gonna tag Makuhita with Flaffy real quick. Wanna try and help share the love of XP with the group a little. Saw that one coming. I bet they're all gonna accidentally gang up on Flappy because they wanted to gang up on Makuhita, but I swapped her out. Suckers! Ooh, Thundershock. Lear was creepy, but Scary Face always scared me and my sister. Anytime Scary Face was seen on the screen, oh man. At least the first 3 or 10 times we saw it. That's fair. Ow. Yay, Fluffy! Taste Body Slam. Ugh. I don't know why I feel so tired, but for some reason beyond me, I just do. I'm actually gonna swap out Bayleaf for Slugma. I don't think I've used Slugma properly. That Slugma has access to fire type moves, but at the same time, I should at least try to bring Slugma out, see where it goes. Really? Dang. Yawn. I guess I'll go for like that, and then how? Nice. Vulpix. Well, at the very least, I'm glad I was smart in swapping out Bayleaf, because there's a good chance that Vulpix could make firewood out of Bayleaf. Maybe, I'm not sure. Makuhia's been tanking and taking a beating this matchup. I don't know what the hit-miss ratio is on that move, but yeah, it's starting to get annoying. But oh well. I fear that Makuhia might get KO'd. I feared correct. Maybe I should have, after missing my cross chop. Yeah. Might as well. Really? Quagsire? We literally just called you into battle. You know, I was afraid that would put my team party at a bit of a disadvantage and liability, having all Shadow Pokemon, no Purified Pokemon. Seriously, what is up with you guys always losing your shit? I mean, at least Flappy has enough bars open where I could unleash Thunder Shock. Actually, I think Flappy has almost all but the last bar open. Thank you, Quagsire. I was getting kind of irritated and bored if you and Slugma constantly going back and forth musical chairs hyper mode all the damn time. Interesting green shade of color. Bagon and Goldeen. Goldeen. Oh wow, one more fight or one more fever rush. Bayleaf gets fully purified. Nice. Hang 10. I'm a grass type. Good job. Oh, I did not think Goldeen could throw Peck, but then again, you have a horn, so I guess that makes sense. And I'm sad now. I'll send in Flaffy for right now. Stupid fish. Wannabe dragon. I kid, of course. He's a baby dragon or like a kobold, then he evolves into like a weird dragon egg type Pokemon, and then he becomes Salamas. I don't remember how to say the Pokemon's name proper. Goldeen went belly up. Alright, so now we gotta fight a Magnemite and a Delibird. Nice! So I'm actually gonna have Bayleaf do that, but I'm also gonna swap for Slugma, because I think Slugma might be more helpful in taking down the Magnemite. The present for whom? That's fair. Delibird is cool in concept, but a very, very bizarre Pokemon. It's like a flying owl, flying penguin, Santa Claus themed Pokemon, because what's bizarre is either A, presence can deal damage or can heal. I'm just gonna stick to the theme. Try to see if I can, yeah. And what's bizarre is I don't even know if Delibird is capable of, see right there. And I don't even know if Delibird is capable of learning any other kind of attack. That's what's bizarre about Delibird. Delibird, Shuckle, Smuggle, Moogle, there's that weird painting Pokemon whose tail is literally a paintbrush. I don't know how to say that Pokemon's name right, but that's what I mean. Those three Pokemon are some of the most unusual kind of Pokemon ever created in and I want to believe they're all from the Johto region. Alright, so let's go Body Slam and Shadow Rush. It was something, but not a whole lot. Haha. Sleep. I was afraid of that, but oh well. Slugma, wake up. Well, yeah. Yay! The last city almost gave me $6,000, but $4,848, that's a pretty good haul. TM number 6. Alright. So, now that we've done that, let's rearrange the party again. We're going to take back... We're gonna keep in our party our lovable Makuhita and Bayleaf, Fluffy, Slugma for now, Quagsire for now, but Noctowl, you're getting rebenched. Umbreon, I am sorry. What's funny is even though he was in the party, I don't even think he got... Oh yeah, because sometimes the longer that they're just flat out in your party, their doors will eventually open. And Noctowl was our 6th caught Pokemon, but I immediately put her in the PC. So it's just Mistavius and Ferret, and Skiploom that have never been in my party. But I'd like to believe we did some good. Quagsire probably got the least amount of it all. Slugma did good. Fluffy's almost there. Makuhita's almost there. I mean, just one more match and that'll literally open up Bayleaf's door. So yeah. So let's go ahead and just save that real quick. Good luck. Hello. Hi there, you must be the superb trainer who has emerged triumphant in our latest battle challenge. Meyer B, the town's true mover and shaker, wishes you to have a generous gift. Now follow me. I do love the cool, crazy colored suits that Cypher has. Right, I'm back with our latest challenge champion. Let's present our lucky winner with a Shadow Pokemon and watch Chaos Unleashed. Oh, nice one! Our new champion is quite the appealing charmer. It makes a nice change from the parade of macho muscle men. Wait, this isn't happening! This guy, he's that West guy that Meyer B'd been carrying on about. What? That same guy who messed with us in Phoenix City? I didn't know that when I let him in here. I'll boot you back out. I think he has a Shadow Yanma. Yanmas are cool. And this is, I think, the period in the game where the Pokemon start to be a little stronger. Yep. I never realized Yuki wears a choker with a crescent moon on it. That's cool. Let's start off with Razor Leaf and drop Confusion on Pinecone. That's fair. That is also fair. Howie. So I'm gonna do another Razor Leaf, but I'm gonna call it Espeon back to drop in Flaffy because I want Flaffy out, not for XP technically, but rather because I can drop Thunder Wave. Oh, and I think Flaffy's store finally opened up too. Really? You suck. I'm also just trying to spam Razor Leaf just as a means to put small minimum damage on Yanma. Alright, YouTube, sorry about some awkward pauses and some radio silence. I was having to multitask because I just got food. So yeah. So thankfully we've swapped around a little bit to, weaken the Yanma, and yeah. So I want to believe Yanma is primed and ready for capture because we've got paralysis status on it, and yeah, that's fun. Good job, Marina, but unfortunately the target I sent you after kind of ducked us. So yeah. All right. So let me think. I'm gonna have well, let's add Makuhita. No. Because Yanma's level 33. Now let's just have you, be an amnesiac. At this period of the game, not a terrible time to be all, oh, I can't remember, but I'm gonna just be cool and, collective. Oh. Alright. Dang it, Quagsire. Good job, Makuhita. Funny enough, I think bug types have type advantage against fighting types. A weird concept, but whatever. Yeah, Makuhita, good job. You keep breaking out of confusion. Well, you overcome confusion is how I should say, but still, wow, good job. I can't remember. No, you don't. Was it? Big lady, my Papa's Pokemon was taken away by Meyer B. Aww. Hmm. Meyer B might look like a clown, but his battling is all business. And I will admit, Meyer B can be quite the adversary. Yeah, I'm not entering battles right now. I know if you talk to her, she'll bark, bark, bark about without a key, you're not getting in the elevator, blah, blah, blah. I did want to go there, but, so here's the thing. I've got my dinner, and I've played for about 3+ hours. Where is the police station? I'm gonna go find, I think I want to say the police station, because they have a PC saving port. I think I can also find that mystery key at this point in the game. But, kind of like Yanma better than Noctowl. So, shockingly enough, Bayleaf is now ready to be purified, if only. Door to the start is almost fully open. Oh! Flaffy too. Nice. You guys have got some ways to go, though. Yeah. Not a bad case of the hiccups. Unfortunately, we're still very, very far away, and the fighting and crawling through the Meyer B dungeon area aspect of the game is very long and tedious, and we've been at it for like almost 3.5 hours. I do apologize for any awkward pauses. See what happens when I turn on my webcam real quick. And the sun's down, set in the horizon pretty good. It's like a little after 7 my time. So if you watch this, thank you. Please leave a like and comment, even if it's not part of the live chat. I love seeing all my likes and comments. Today is Sunday. I might do another live stream sometime tomorrow in the afternoon. If not tomorrow, then Wednesday, because I've got stuff I gotta do on Tuesday. So I am Rexmon of Rexmon Productions. This was a very, very fun live stream. Unfortunately, I gotta end it here. So have a great Sunday night, and thank you to anyone who watches and anyone and all who will watch in the future, because this is going to be a series. Have a great week.